Caroline, can I have a word? What can I do for you, Patsy, honey? Well, honey, I came to find out if you have any dirt on this new waitress, Roberta. Actually, I have been doing some digging, honey, and I took some notes. Do you have any? Fabulous, because I have some notes myself. Let's compare. Okay, well, she does do an awful lot of smiling. She laughs at everyone's jokes, which is very nice, because we know they ain't always funny. These cakes and pies are gorgeous, aren't they, Shane? I saw her writing a smiley face on someone's guest check. I think they like that. I do have a sweet tooth myself. Yes, I do. I've noticed that too. And in addition, I have it here in my notes. I've been noticing a pattern in which she says hello and goodbye to every customer that walks in and back out the door. I think you and I just need to come to terms with that. She is a wonder waitress. Hi, ladies. I am so sorry to interrupt social hour, but I am so busy over in my section. And if you can believe it, I got 3 birthdays over at table 8, so I've already plated their desserts. They're all ready to go. I'm going to go bring it to them. However, I did use the last of the whipped cream, and I hate to call on you for a favor, but I did not have time to replace it. Caroline, would you mind? Oh, wow, that's a lot of birthdays for one table. Okay, well, I'll go see about getting that whipped cream for you. See, I don't like that. I'm going to go count them pies.
Task started.
90s me would freak out that we have a robot vacuum mop as an adult. Growing up, your friends didn't tell you they were rich, but there were signs. Hey, you want to come over and swim sometime? You have a pool? After we can watch Double Dare. And cable? Wow. Hey, Jessica, do you have any juice? Oh, I think there's some Sunny D in the garage fridge. A garage fridge? With name brand drinks. Hey girls, I need to make a phone call. If you need me, I'll be in my room. Do we need to get off AIM? No, we have a second phone line for the internet. Of course. A second phone line and a robot vacuum. Little Nicole would be so proud. Did this robot vacuum cleaner just heal our inner child? This is the part where I tell you how awesome the Narwhal 3OZ Ultra Robot Vacuum Mop is. It has 2 AI brains and wide-angle cameras that size up your home like a judgmental house guest. It dodges cords, socks, rogue Legos. It cleans right to the edge and won't rearrange your furniture or terrorize your pets. Now that is generational wealth. That's just so cute.
Caroline, can I have a word? Not with that attitude, you can't. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm not upset with you, though I am very disturbed and perturbed. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Okay, what's on your mind? Well, I don't know if you looked around here, but your section is empty, my section is empty, and Roberta's is busting at the seams. Honey, trust me, I don't miss a beat. I have been noticing. Every table that's walking in is requesting her. I know, honey. I don't know what she's doing to get all these request tables, but something stinks around here, and it ain't the clam chowder. What are we gonna do? Well, I think it's unfair. I think it's unfortunate, but honey, I don't think there's a whole lot we can do. We have a system in place to make it fair, going by the rotation, but if someone comes in and requests a waitress, you know as well as I do, there ain't nothing we can do. I know, I understand, but if this keeps up, I'm gonna have to go back to washing heads over at my sister's salon. I know, my tips are in the toilet too. Something's going on. Not to mention Gerald and Shane, they've been falling all over themselves over her. Ladies, I am so sorry to interrupt, but I am so very much in the weeds right now. I was wondering, Caroline, can you please take 3 coffees and 2 orange juice to table 4? Sure, honey. Happy to help. You keep your eyes open, Patsy. Let's reconvene later. Okay. I'll talk to you later.
What's your name?
Rachel.
Rachel. And what do you do for a living?
Nothing, I'm lazy at the moment.
Do you ever sing professionally?
Yeah, of course, I've been singing all my life, all around the towns and everything.
Okay. Do you think that you're capable of winning this contest?
Yeah.
Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, over the weekend, my mom and I were going up to the farm store for a half gallon of milk, and I asked her if I could play one of my mixtapes, and she said yes. But unfortunately, her tape deck ate it up faster than Harry from Harry and the Hendersons eats up McDonald's. Yeah, it was super bogus. No pencil in the world could save it. But guess what I got? Oh, your grandmother's Winston's?
Robert.
No, Robert, it's not cigarettes. It's a brand new mixtape. This one's from 1985. This one's even more radical than the other one. The other one was from 1984, and my Aunt Deb gave it to me. And I told her what happened, and so she made me a new one. Check it out. It's got Tears for Fears. It's got Prince. It's got Duran Duran. It's got Hooters, Phil Collins, Simple Minds, Cheap Trick. It's got Mr. Mister. This is the soundtrack to my life. I really love music, and when I put my headphones on, sometimes I close my eyes, and whatever song I'm listening to, I'll close my eyes and I'll pretend like I'm in the music video. Here you go, Steven. If you want, you can borrow it sometime. I would really recommend you listen to the track by Whitney Houston titled, How Will I Know?
I got a bunch of DMs about these pants, tants. And you may think those are for a child, but alas, these were designed for the legs of a human adult with a fully developed frontal lobe. So yeah, I bought them.
Look at this trove. Treasures untold.
Hate to break to you, girlfriend, but with these pants on, all your treasures will be very told. What is the marine equivalent of camel toe? Maybe coral toe? Honestly, these would be kind of perfect for like a Disney on Ice rendition of The Little Mermaid if it were in the 2000s. Cause yeah, that's a built-in belly button ring. I don't think this is what Ariel meant by gizmos aplenty, but... And guys, mine was missing it. Honestly, I feel pretty mad about it. As if I'm actually gonna wear these in public, I'm mad. I paid for a belly button ring. But lucky for you, I still have my old belly button ring. There's no way this is sanitary. Here, there we go. I was really hoping to not have to turn around in these, but I need to show you something. Hey cameraman, let's zoom in on that detail. That work of art is somewhere between a tramp stamp and the flappers on an 18-wheeler. Ariel wasn't specific, but the world that she wanted to be a part of was 2008. $76, originally $380, and I am just now seeing that they are in fact final sale. If you enjoyed that, follow me because I try on clothes like this a lot. And also feel free to donate to my GoFundMe that will fund my ice skating lessons. So I actually have a reason to wear these pants that I now own.
Did you bring in a picture? Hi, Donna. I'm back for another Total 80s makeover. Hi, honey. It's good to see you back. 2025 must be a disaster. You look a mess. What are we doing today? Well, I'm in the market for a new sweater, something that will keep me warm in these fall and winter months, but is still colorful and vibrant, something I can accessorize with some fabulous earrings, perhaps some bangles, tights, or jeans, and preferably designed by Amy Green Bank Art. Okay, I'll take care of you. Sit back, relax, because I'm gonna turn you into the solid gold 1980s superstar that you are. Awesome. Thanks, Donna. Stephanie, let's get this woman a coffee. Honey baby cupcake, queen of the leftover Halloween candy. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Okay, honey, are you ready for your big reveal? Now let me turn you around and honey, what do you think? Steph, get MTV on the phone. We found their next big star. It's cute, it's cozy, it's colorful. I love it.
You just want to put your broken pencil in that hole and then crank this.
Crank that?
What'd you just say?
Crank that?
Soldier boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy? That Superman that. Now why me crank that soldier? Now why me crank that soldier? Now why me?
You got it?
No.
Well, not the dancing, but the pencil, the sharpener part. Got that?
No.
Okay.
Last night, it was just after midnight. The moon was full, hanging low in the sky. Phil and I were driving down an old road that only the locals know about. We were coming home from a Hall & Oates concert. Phil was holding my hand as we were driving. We were singing Jack and Diane by John Mellencamp. And then all of a sudden, Phil got quiet. I says, "What's wrong, babe?" He says, "Look ahead on the right." And there I saw it. An old, broken down hearse. I says, "What in God's name is that thing doing there?" He says, "I don't know." And then as we drove past, we look over to see it, and there's a man sitting in the driver's seat. I said, "Phil, hon, put the pedal to the metal because we gotta get the heck out of here. So Phil started gunning the Mustang, and we look back in the rear view mirror, and there is the car with its lights on coming onto the road. Now let me tell you something, hon. I don't scare too easily, but I was jumping out of my keds, and this hearse, it was gaining speed on us. Now we had about 5 miles until we got to the end of this road where there was a gas station. I said, Phil, as soon as we get up on that gas station, let's go pull in because it's 24 hours and at the very least, there'll be someone inside who can call the police. So we get to the gas station and we pull right in, but no sooner did we pull in that this hearse followed right behind us. I says, okay, it's time to fight. And I pulled out a big old nail file from my glove compartment and I grabbed some Aquanet that I had in the back seat. I said, here you go, Phil. He says, I won't be needing that because I have a black belt in judo. I said, I'm sorry, what'd you say? He says, I got a black belt in judo. I said, since when? He says, since 1972 when I was on a team back in college. We're so distracted talking about Phil's judo background that we look up and we see that the guy has gotten out of his car and he's standing in front of ours. And he's shouting, your tire, your back right tire, it's about to blow. The guy's name was Rick and he was real nice. He was pulled over because his car was overheating. Turns out he got it at an auction for $200. Phil and I are going bowling with him on Tuesday.
Welcome to all the new faces and one familiar one, DJ Khaled. Yeah, we know. This feels like a step backwards, but let's start with introductions. And you are? Shonda Paul. Is your middle name? No, Shonder Paul. It's a reference to famous cricketer Shiv Narayan Shonder Paul. People started calling me Shonder Paul because of his fame, and it stuck. I don't think anybody knew that. Thank you for sharing. I'm just now realizing how much it does sound like Sean Paul. You? Mr. 305. But what's your name? Mr. Worldwide. No, your name. It's Pitbull. Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Okay, yeah, I get it. Well, I'm still Jenny from the block. Who dat? Who dat? GGY. Do we have any other spellers? FABOLOUS. Another one. SNOOPDOGG. Another one. Thank you, Mr. Khaled. It's DJ? DJ Khaled. She got that by now. I love Spanx. Spanx is my +1 to any wedding I have and will ever go to. But can we talk about how absolutely ridiculous you look before you put your clothing on? It's like seeing a turtle without its shell on. I look like I'm about to lift something real heavy. I look like a hairless cat, but a snatched one. It's actually really comfortable. Now I look like Winnie the Pooh. Technically, I know I don't need a blur right now, but my brain says that I should be blurring this. Now, if we are wearing this to a wedding, we are not sitting. No, we are moving, we are dancing, we are twerking, we are dropping it low like we are 20 years old, even though we're gonna feel it the next morning. So let's do the real test. Oh my God. My knees may not have stayed in place, but Spanx did, no rolling. Yeah, I do look like a wrestler, you're right. We're making it stay, it's your coach. And now ladies, I know one of the main things we worry about whenever we wear a dress and we're moving and grooving is chafing. The rubbery. No chafing in these when you're out there doing the Running Man. And the back has these cute little butt shelves. Give that trunk a little lift, new bumper. Now, if I have not convinced the Nobel Peace Prize Committee, because I know you're watching out there, that these deserve some sort of an award. Guess who's not missing the Cupid Shuffle because she was taking off her shapewear in the bathroom for 20 minutes? Oh, who is she? I don't know, but she's breathing. She's comfortable. She can pee in 2 minutes flat. Spanx, feel what Target you're looking. Just me and my thoughts. It's time to relax. So many soap options. I kind of feel like I'm at a recoupling ceremony. I would like to couple up with this soap because it has retinol, vitamin D, and I just like purple. I bet this is what baby seals feel like. Do seals have elbows? Remember what that loose flap of skin behind your elbow is called? Weenus. I am so glad I partnered with Ollie for this because this smell is taking me back to my favorite lip gloss in the 7th grade. Remember that dance where Jordan kissed you and the hair that was stuck to your lip gloss got stuck to his braces? I bet he also thinks about that regularly. Focus. Serenity. Meditation. There we go. Wait, am I still paying for that meditation app that I used once? Did I close the garage door? What if it's open? What if somebody came in? What if they're literally in my house right now? Okay, shower's over. I am calm. I am collected. I am a raccoon. But a raccoon who smells like sunshine and feels as soft as a 2008 velour tracksuit, so.
Weenus. God, grow up.
I think I've come to the end of the road with trying to find this missing gal Denise.
So that's it?
Yeah, I talked to Junie over at Thundercut. She knew her. She was a client. And she said Denise was a very strange girl, but that this guy Stan, though she didn't know him personally, she had heard from Denise he was very controlling. So she seems to think that Denise got up and left to get away from him.
So you think she set this whole thing up with her friends to get away from this guy?
Exactly, so I'm not going to go talk to this guy Stan, especially if it could put Denise at risk. Let's hope she's sitting on a beach somewhere enjoying her life.
But the thing that gets me, Deborah, is how do you explain that I saw a UFO in the parking lot, the same parking lot of the same Dairy Queen on the same night that she goes missing? How do you explain that?
You know, Brenda, it might just be one of those unsolved mysteries. We may never know. But I did tell Junie about it, and she responded in a sort of strange way. She said, well, like I said, Denise took a trip.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what she meant, but I just said, okay, I think I understand. She was being kind of cryptic, and I didn't want to push the conversation further, but the way she was talking, she made it sound like maybe this gal Denise went along voluntarily with the aliens.
I don't think it's strange to think she's in outer space. That's been my theory, but for her to go on her own wheel, that's another story.
Hon, it's like the Twilight Zone. Who knows?
Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to keep my ears open and my eyes towards the sky because I know what I saw. This is not the end of the road. I need some more coffee.
Here, take some necklaces. Do you like parrots? You can take this one too. Do you need any shoelaces? Good, here, take them. Can you use this? Oh no, I have 5 more. Look, it even has toilet paper. Take it. I don't know what's in here. Let me take a look. Oh. They're your mother's baby teeth. Take them. Do you need a new pocketbook? Could you wear this? Why do I need it? It never gets cold here in Miami. Take it. Now these. These were your great-grandma Sybil's pearls. There, take them. No, go on, take it. I want you to have it. What's the point of having a granddaughter if you can't give her everything you have?
Mama Sylvia, I love it.
Can you stop all that racket? My granddaughter's here. I'm calling the board. This ring, look at how gorgeous. I would never give this away, but look, I bloat. It doesn't fit. Take it. No, wait, give it back. No, keep it. Just don't wear it in front of your Aunt Patsy. She's very sensitive. She gave it to me for my birthday. Look, isn't she gorgeous? It's a little cafecito cup. It says Florida. Take it. You like it? Take this brooch. Take the brooch. Here's a brooch. Oh, look, another brooch. Oh, no. You take it. Enjoy. It gets very, very hot here. Here, take it. It's perfume. Take it. Oh, honey, you're very, very, very welcome. Now let's go to Corky's. Get my pocketbook. I have some gum for you.
Marty McFly, Mustang Deb, listen up because I'm about to talk quick. Now, I don't know what timeline you're in, but I need you to pick me up in the DeLorean in the year 1985. We got to go to 2025 because we got to save an app. An app. TikTok. 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 Tick-tock, Marty, the clock is ticking. We gotta go help. Now, I don't have time for a whole rigmarole about what the thing is, but I can tell you this. It's a place where people have formed wonderful communities. A place where people go to watch comedy, to learn about new books, to learn more about history. Some go to help advocate for others and help their local communities. For a lot of people, they go there to get a good dose of nostalgia. Look back on their sweet memories of yesteryear. And for a lot of people, Marty, it's a place they can go to feel a little less alone. Yeah, it means a whole lot to them. Awesome, hon. I'm happy you're on board. Now look, I'm going to be waiting for you in the parking lot of Pizza Hut. Roger that.
Tina, dear, would you like to tell us what you are for Halloween?
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, even though I know it's pretty obvious. I'm Jem, the cartoon. Yeah, Jem and the Holograms, the rock singer. And guess what? This is my microphone. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My mom and my Aunt Deb made my costume. They're sure it's my Aunt Deb's, and she also let me borrow her gloves and this necklace. And then my mom made the earrings, and then we got the wig at Kmart. But guess what else? It's Jem's purse. And guess what's inside? It's lipstick. My mom doesn't usually let me wear makeup, but she always lets me wear some for Halloween.
How does it look?
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, Tina.
Brenda, I need you to tell me everything you remember from the night you saw the UFO. I remember what happened, Aunt Deb.
That's right, Tina was with me. You go on, baby. You tell your Aunt Deb what you know.
Well, I had just gotten a good progress report, so my mom was taking me to Dairy Queen, and we just got out of the car and we saw these 3 people. There was 2 girls and 1 guy, and they were playing guitars and they were singing Puff the Magic Dragon. And my mom gave me $1 so I could give them a tip. And so we went inside and we got our ice creams, and then when we came out, that's when we looked up and we saw the huge flying saucer. And my mom threw her cigarette on the ground. She said, "Get in the car." And so then we ran into the car, and as we were driving around, my mom noticed that those hippies, they were gone, but their van was still there.
That's right, baby. Good job. Tina's right. We went into the Dairy Queen. When we came back out, the flying saucer was hanging overhead, and it shot straight up into the sky. And I told her, I said, "Get in the car." And when we were driving away, I noticed that those people's van was still in the parking lot, but they were gone.
Do you remember what time it was?
It was after dinner, so maybe 8:45.
What kind of instruments were they playing?
If memory serves, 2 of them were playing a guitar and 1 was playing a tambourine.
Puff the Magic Dragon, Peter, Paul, and Mary?
Now, why are you asking me all of these questions? What's going on, honey?
Brenda, you're never gonna believe this. I was driving home last night and I overheard this guy on the radio dedicating a song to his girlfriend Denise, who's been missing for 6 months, from the parking lot of a Dairy Queen where she was attending a jam session.
Oh, my word. I knew it. You see, Deborah, I knew it. Remember, I told you, I think those people were taken. Because when I left the parking lot, they were gone, but their van was still there, and I called the police station.
I know you did, hon. I know you tried calling the sheriff a couple times.
That's right, I did, and I told them what I saw, and they asked me if I had been drinking.
It's wild. I had completely forgotten about all of this until the guy started talking. This poor guy, Stan. He's been missing his girlfriend Denise for 6 months.
I swear, I'm coming for all their jobs.
This is an unsolved mystery, and if there is anything that we can do to help, we ought to do it.
Now, if Denise was taken by aliens, honey, I don't know how on God's green earth we're going to be able to help.
I'm scared. Well, first things first, I'm going to track down this guy, Stanley. He did not mention his last name when he was on the air, but I'm going to go over to the bowling alley, because if anyone knows everyone in town, it's Roxanne.
Okay, I posted to my stories that I went to listen to Summer Girls by LFO, and it didn't say LFO in the artist name, and I thought that this was like a weird, like a cover situation, and I hit it, and I was like, no, this is LFO. And I had no idea that LFO stood for something. And according to my DMs, that's very common knowledge, and I'm the only human in the world who did not know that. So A, did you know that? And B, we're gonna go see Blind, Cold Turkey. I don't think that's the right expression, if my husband knows. Okay.
You need to give me any heads up first.
No, that's the point of this. So, you know the band LFO? Mm-hmm. I like girls that wear rubber. What does LFO stand for? A, did you know that it stood for anything?
Yeah, I mean, I suspected it.
Well, what is LC? Okay, so it's already not common knowledge. Get one word right.
Little farm. I have no idea. Little farm ordinance.
Light, funky ones.
Light, funky ones.
That was not common knowledge, right?
No.
Thank you.
Life is to be lived, to eat fresh seafood, to spend time with family, friends, travel, whatever make you happy. But what make you happy might not make Shirley happy. There is no one right way to live to achieve happy. If there were, hospital would give map at birth, no? Let me ask you a question. If we were meant all to be sane, why would Baskin-Robbins offer 31 flavors? But there are principles we can all live by to be more happy. Cultivate kindness, compassion, learn how to catch and fillet fish. And if catch is plentiful, share with neighbor. History is being repeated over and over by the fundamental lack of understanding that it is the mind and the heart connection that make a person truly powerful. And the ability to operate both. Do you want me to clip or file?
Filing's fine.
You think you got the best of me, think you've had the last laugh, bet you think that everything good is gone. Think you left me broken down, think that I'll come running back. Maybe you don't know me 'cause you're dead wrong. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller, doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes the fighter, footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over, 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you... Yeah, I know. I went to your house, walked up the stairs.
Real.
Could you forgive me, love, if I let you know it?
Today I am filming 2 different videos with a total of 5 characters, so I'm putting on a makeup base that's going to work for all of them to save me some time. For a couple of characters, I will change their lipsticks, but the base will otherwise stay the same. Each character will get their own wig, costume, jewelry, mannerisms, and voice that is unique to them. My entire character universe, the Neon Girls, was created because I got some fun new makeup to play with. I've always loved doing makeup, whether it was getting my little sister ready for school dances, painting my nephew's face for Halloween, or backstage at the theater getting ready for the big show. It's a form of creative expression for me, but it's also something that shapes the characters I create. On-stage shoes are very important. They inform the character's posture, their gait, how they walk, how they hold their entire body. In my videos on social media, my face is front and center, so the way I draw a character's lips informs how my characters hold their mouths, how they speak. When I wear lashes, they act as a prop of sorts. I bat them, I squint them, I flutter them, and any girly who gets their nails done can tell you that the way they move their hands, how they gesture, is amplified when they have a full set. And while today I'm giving all my girls a uniform base to simplify things because I have a lot to film at once, I love thinking about their signature colors and defining features created with makeup. Hot Looks Donna, for instance, is known for her purple pucker. Mustang Deb for her multicolored eyeshadows and metallic pink lips. You may recognize my character Patsy by the beauty mark she has on her cheek. Or my character Brenda, who always wears a bold red lip to match her red hair and nails. Makeup is magic. If I had to pick one essential item from my makeup case, it would definitely be lipstick. What would yours be? My cousin tells this story about babysitting me in the 80s. I was definitely a toddler, and she caught me with a tube of lipstick, and she said it happened in slow-mo. She was like, no, and I turned up the lipstick, and then as soon as she went to go grab me, I turned around real quick and I put the lipstick on, and she said when I turned around, it was perfectly applied. And that is one of my favorite stories ever, and it's so appropriate. Okay, well, hey, I got some filming to do, so I'm gonna get going, but I wanna thank you for being true blue and hanging out with me while I got ready. Thank you very much for watching. Love ya.
Yesterday I had a craving for a submarine sandwich, so I go into this sub shop called Arnie's Submarines, and the guy behind the counter is making my sandwich, and he just can't take his eyes off me. I said, this guy's wanting that. And finally I said, sir, is there something I can help you with? It was getting awkward.
said, I'm sorry, I don't mean to scare you, just you remind me so much of someone. And back before I started bleaching my hair, everyone used to say I looked just like Liz Taylor. So, I think he's about to come out with that. And then he looks at me and says, have you ever heard of the band Twisted Sister? I said, I have, and you can stop right there. I'll take extra pickle. Thank you very much.
Oh no, oh. Even though the gods are crazy, even though the stars are blind, if you show me real love, baby, I'll show you mine. I can make it nice and naughty, make the devil and angel to your heart and soul and body. Let's see what this love can do. Maybe I'm perfect for you.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it.
Here we go.
I did it.
Can you blow my whistle, baby, let me know. Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we start real slow. You just put your lips together and you come real close. Can you blow my whistle, baby, here we go.
Did you bring in a picture? I did. Right, give it to me. Walk-ins are welcome, appointments are appreciated. Let's do it, honey. Yeah. Steph, I need an ultra deep condition. Steph. I'll be right there, Donna. Honey, baby angel, queen of the Captain Crunch here. I'm gonna pump up your chair. You ready to get frosted? Okay, honey, are you ready for your big reveal? Now let me turn you around, and honey, what do you think? Steph, get the Barbizon models on the phone. Tell them we have their next big star. Only they're gonna have to pay to play. Thank you very much. You in for a messy girl? To Jesse's girl. Wow, Steph, I thank you.
Look, I'm not an economist, but I do know that your best defense against financial ruin is a side ponytail.
Rachel, you look off the chain. I love your outfit. You look like one of the girls from Clueless. Yeah, you look really cool. How was your summer? Mine was pretty cool. I worked mostly all summer at Hollick Salon, but I saved $300 for school shopping. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I spent most of it on CDs, but I did get some really cool stuff. Like this hat. I got it at Wet Seal. The flannel I've already had, but look, no doubt. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I found it at the Virgin Mega Store. This I got from the Delia's magazine. This I got at Claire's, and these, check these out. I got these at Ron John Surf Shop in Cocoa Beach, Florida. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I visited my Aunt Deb over the summer in Key Largo, and then we drove up to Cocoa Beach for a weekend. Oh, Rachel, look, I got this new JanSport backpack. I really wanted an army green one with the leather at the bottom, but they didn't have any left, so I got this one at Sports Authority. And guess what else? Okay, close your eyes. I got a metallic pen so I can draw on it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, and Rachel, do you remember my babysitter, Samantha? Well, she was visiting over the summer from school, and look what she gave me. It's from the 80s. It's pretty cool. I think it's especially cool because lately I've been getting into a lot of 80s bands like The Cure and Psychedelic Furs, and I really love New Order. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, cool. Well, hey, guess what? My first period class is drama. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think we're gonna learn about Shakespeare and stuff. I bid you adieu, Rachel.
Ruru, look how young you used to look. What are you doing? Touche.
Hey, Rachel, guess what?
What?
Well, yesterday when you were at volleyball tryouts, I was stone cold chillin', totes my goats, space casing in the hallway, and guess what happened?
What?
Steven came flying at me on his skateboard and he wiped out hardcore into a trash can.
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
It was legit hilarious.
Did you guys talk?
Yeah, but I was kind of standoffish with him, but he called it out, so I was honest. And Rachel, He told me that he wanted to be alone with me at the show.
Whoa.
Yeah, he said that the reason why he invited so many people is because he didn't want to look like a loser if nobody showed.
Oh my god, Tina, he wanted to impress you.
I don't know about that, dude.
Then what? Give me the deets.
So I kind of pulled an 80s rom-com and I just like smirked and walked away.
Power play, I love it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Oh, hey, Rachel, last night I wrote an article for our zine about how plastics are destroying the environment.
Awesome! I wrote one on why female leadership is essential for a kinder and better tomorrow.
Oh, dope! I can't wait to read it.
Cool. I'll type this up tonight. See you after school for Animal Rights Group?
I just have to admit that it's all coming back to me when I touch you like this and I hold you like that. It's so hard to believe, but it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back, it's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold and there were flashes of light. There were things I'd never do again, but then they'd always seem right. There were nights of endless pleasure. It was more than any loss in love. Baby, baby, if I kiss you like this, and if you whisper like that, I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me now.
Do you ever find yourself at a social gathering when people ask you, so what do you do? And you feel sort of pressured to come up with some great answer. Maybe you feel shame around what it is that you do or you don't do. I used to feel that way. And then I started reframing what it is I do. I am a waitress, yes I am. But I am so much more than that, yes I am. I don't just take orders, serve food, and clean up dishes. I nourish people's minds, their bellies, and their souls. I'm gonna serve you the meatloaf and mashed potatoes, yes I am. But I'm also gonna ask you about your grandmama's recipe. I talk to them, I ask them how their day was. I listen to their stories about their grandkids, their children, their hopes, their dreams. And when they come in to celebrate their anniversary, I bring them a little pie with a candle. And I tell them to make a wish because birthdays are not just for wishing. No, they're not. I want to be the bright spot in their day. So yes, I am a waitress, but I don't just serve pie. I serve enthusiasm. I serve inspiration. I serve joy. And I serve love. I've been talking so much about myself. I'm sorry. My name is Roberta. I will be your waitress this evening. May I start you with something to drink?
It was 9:30. I just made myself a pot of coffee. I was cooking breakfast, and I get a knock at the door. I look out the window, and there he is, standing there with a bouquet of carnations. I answered the door, and I said, what are you doing? He said, I miss you. I made a mistake, and I want you back. Then I said, look. I said, I want to marry Burt Reynolds. But guess what? You and I are both dreaming. It's not going to happen. And he said to me, oh, you look good, what you've been doing. And that's when I told him. I said, it's really none of your business. But if you want to know, I've been going to aerobics.
Hey, y'all ain't gonna believe who I just saw in the office.
Hi, Ronnie.
Who? Second period George, man.
Are you serious?
Freak yeah, I think he's coming back to school, man.
That's cool.
Second period George is back? Do you have any idea what happened to him? Like, he just disappeared one day.
Steph's old flame.
He's not my old flame, but he did ask me out a couple of times. I always really liked George. Freaky, I think it's cool he's back, and hey, he looks different, man.
Oh, he looks different. How does he look different?
He just looks he looks cool, man.
Interesting.
I overheard him talking to Miss Angela, and I guess he was going to some private school for math nerds.
Really? That's awesome, he's back.
George was a cool dude, man. It'll be good to have him back.
I always really liked George too. He's so smart and interesting. I just think people misjudged him because of the neck brace. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad to hear he's back.
I posted recently about how my daughter randomly brought home this, like the Giblet Giblet croc charm, and it looked to be a gentleman enjoying the marijuana.
For shizzle.
Upon further inspection, turns out it's Steph Curry who chews on his mouth guard. But it did open up conversation around the random crap kids bring home from school. My daughter's in first grade, and it started slow. She'd bring home like, Starburst or like a random marker, but it escalates and it gets weirder. Dried beans, toys that don't work, or like barn cats who bring like trash and dead birds to your feet. One day she came home from school with a keychain attached to her backpack, and it was like a dolphin, and it said Bermuda on it. And I was like, baby girl, we've never been to Bermuda. This is a keepsake that someone's parents spent a lot of money on a trip for. And like, why are your friends giving you so many things? One morning, I noticed her putting one of her bracelets into her backpack, and I'm like, oh, I can help you put that on, sweetie. And she's like, no, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm gonna trade it. They have, in case you didn't know, because I was not warned, a whole bartering ring of little girls that trade their shit at recess. It's like prison, but pinker. Except none of them understand the concept of value or money. And FYI, apparently keychains are the equivalent of gold in elementary school currency. Like, my daughter comes home from school, like, because she has so many keychains on her backpack. She just add this to the list of things I was not prepared for. In parenthood, having to go through my daughter's pockets and backpack every day to make sure she's not importing contraband from my jewelry box to trade for 5 skittles. Gotta work in her business.
Oh, Raven would love this one. I think I'm gonna get it for her since she couldn't come. I'm gonna get Tix. It's the same author as The Outsiders. I think I'm gonna get my personal color rainbow, a guide to selecting the most flattering colors. Hey, Miss Sandy, how much are the books?
Hi, kids. The paperback books are 25 cents and your hardcovers are 50 cents.
Freaky, cool. You remember my Aunt Ma? Remember we brought her to the movies? Maybe you remember me from my purse.
Aunt Maud, how could I forget? I almost didn't let you in to go see Cocktail because I thought you were so young. You gotta tell me what you use on your skin. Is it Lubriderm?
Yeah, Lubriderm. That's the stuff I use, yeah.
I thought so. I'm gonna pick me up some. Okay, I'm gonna get this one, and this one.
Oh, hey, I got yours, Samantha.
Thanks, Ronnie.
You guys, look what I found. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Freaky, Tina, that's awesome.
That's a good one. I'm surprised it's still here.
Samantha, I'm gonna get this one, okay?
Oh, that's a really cool find, Tina. But I don't think your mom would want you to read that. It looks really scary.
Yeah, man, we don't want your mom to get upset. You know what I mean?
You guys, she's not gonna care. She lets me watch Matlock and Murder, She Wrote and Unsolved Mysteries. I'm sorry, but I can't let you get that book. Please? Hey, what about a Garfield activity book? That's baby stuff.
Oh my God, give me the book.
Thank you. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, Tina. I'm gonna buy the book. You're gonna ask your mom if you can have it. If you can't, so sorry, too bad, so sad. If you can, you owe me 25 cents.
Yes!
Thanks, Steph. You're welcome. Anyone else have any problems I can solve in 2.5 seconds?
Okay, let's see. That'll be 25 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents, 25 cents, 25 cents. That is... Just give me $1.
Right, remember how we tried to get vitamin C in the 90s? Nikki! You need your vitamin C.
Mom, is this actually made from oranges?
It's orange. Rico. Mom, this kind of looks radioactive. No disrespect to 1995, but yeah, this feels way more efficient. Kids, get off the hood. I said in the car, not on the car.
I sit here alone and I wonder why. We're kids in America. We're kids in America. Everybody live for music around. We're the kids in America.
Hey, hon, what's I show? 14 staying here. Here you go. Don't trip the kids. Hey, hon, I'm gonna have to ask you to take the raccoon out of here. Why? Because it's a health code violation and nobody's getting rabies on my watch. I swear these friggin' people think it's their own personal playground. Hey, hon, how you doing? Hey, your dad, nice to see you. How you doing? What can I do for you? I'm good. I'm doing good. Listen, I'm not here to bull, but I want to ask you a question. Sure. Do you happen to know of a guy named Stanley? He had or has a girlfriend named Denise? I know about 5 Stans, but none of them have a girlfriend named Diane. There's a guy in town, and again, I don't know his last name. I know nothing about him. All I know is his name is Stanley, and he's got a girlfriend named Denise. She went missing from the parking lot of a Dairy Queen along with her 2 friends. They were in a band. Stanley goes on air one night on a local radio station to dedicate a song to this gal Denise, and he starts talking about how she's been missing for 6 months, and the local authorities are not doing nothing about it. So me and Brenda are on the case. And hey, if you got any information about it, take this card. Call me, okay? Hon, if I hear anything, you know I'm gonna pick up the phone and call you. You can count on me. I'll talk to the members of my cover band. You know, they know a lot of people in this town, too. All right, I'll see you on league night, hon. See you on league night, hon. Always good to see you. Stewie, I need 2 pepperoni pizzas on the fly.
Where shall we go for dinner tonight?
I have a craving for Earth cuisine.
I could be in the mood for Earth food.
Denise, any input here?
We've been dining on Earth nearly every night. Aren't you sick of it? Earth reminds you of him, doesn't it? Never mind, Stan. We accomplished our mission of identifying all the top locations for crustacean harvesting on the planet. I wish not to dwell on my star-crossed love and my lapse in judgment. Falling in love with an Earth guy.
Earth guys are easy.
You can't fool me, sister. You miss him. How about we dine on Earth, but we avoid Flamingo Shores?
That is a most excellent compromise, brother. But Flamingo Shores has the healthiest and most delicious population of spiny lobster on the planet. I'm in the mood for Maine lobster. We'll visit Flamingo Shores another time soon. We'll need to. My hair requires attention after nearly 6 months of neglect, and Juliet Thundercuts is the best stylist this side of the galaxy.
I concur. New England it is.
If you love and miss him, Denise, why not go back to Flamingo and tell him you left without even saying goodbye? Caprice, ready the ship for our descent to Maine. Ready the ship.
Hi, it's so great to meet you in person. So, you looking for something that moves fast? Normal speed? Any specific body type? All of them? You want something with a big trunk? I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Oh, who set this up? Your search engine on your phone? You searched a car buying experience that doesn't suck, and I came up. Wait, you're not Sarah? I'm CarMax. 2 dates at once. Really? No, wait, I can explain. Don't leave, I'll be back. To find your perfect car match, visit CarMax.com with the link in my bio. Where's my water?
Welcome to Love Connection, where old-fashioned romance meets modern-day technology.
I've heard from a lot of the men that I have dated that I've emasculated them, that I'm too strong-willed for them, and my answer to that is, that sounds like a personal problem. I met a man at Woodstock, we fell in love and got married 2 weeks later. He was a surfer and a candle maker and a free spirit, if you will. And in 1978, he ran off the circus. Any man who dates me is gonna have to be okay with paranormal activity because I do have several ghosts living in my home. I was featured in an episode of Unsolved Mysteries. I do sing in a Janis Joplin cover band at the bowling alley on Tuesday nights. The infiltrate. And I spin this pretty dance matches. If you think it was good enough for me, hey, it gotta be with a man that loves me. I make the best vestibular ring of the night. My biggest fear, kangaroos.
If you were born before 1990 and you don't want some rambling on the internet hurting your feelings today, I legally and medically advise that you don't watch this. So keep it. The following is a list of holiday movie characters that you are likely now overlooked. We're gonna go in easy. Ellen Griswold was 38. Cousin Eddie was 39. That's my brother. Scott Calvin, he was 37. No, ma'am. And the thing is, it's not that there's anything wrong with aging. Aging is a privilege. It's a beautiful thing. My internal Wikipedia says that I'm Charlie, baby. There's no way I'm eligible to be Santa. I'm still a teenager. I don't understand this math. I'm hurting my own feelings now. Let's keep going. Kate McAllister, 36 years old, young. I remember watching this as a child, like, what kind of a mother forgets her child? She should be in jail forever. But I now, as a 37-year-old, forget why I've walked into the room. So I understand. Marv was 33. I'm his older sister. How are you? You okay? Just, you make sure you just drink a lot of water when you process this information. Maybe take an Advil. Probably need a heating pad for your back. It's fine.
Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, you guys notice anything different about me? Yeah, I got a bunch of new buttons for my jean jacket. I really love this one with the heart and the rainbow, and it says my name, Tina. My friend Damar gave me this one, Simon from Duran Duran. This one is of Tom Selleck of Magnum P.I. My Aunt Deb gave me this one after Robert told me I look like him with my perm. Joke's on you, Robert. Thanks for the compliment. You should get a Richard Simmons button because you look like him too. Richard Simmons? Yeah, I think I will get that pin because he's probably the coolest person to ever walk the face of the planet. As for you, you should think about getting a life. I hear they're nice. This one my babysitter Samantha gave me, and it has a message that everyone should listen to. This one's David Bowie. Got this one at the mall. Cyndi Lauper. This one I got at the mall. It says, ask me if I care. Go on, Robert. Guess what? The answer is no. This one my mom gave me off her gym bag. It says, let's get physical.
On the 12 days of Christmas, my children gave to me 12 themed school days, 11 bedtime excuses, 10 Target tantrums, 9 loads of laundry, 800 moms, 7 spilled drinks, a whole 6 seconds of silence, 5 big hugs, 4 stomach bugs, 3 handmade cards, 2 random shoes, and a love that keeps me from going crazy. Okay guys, now before we go trick-or-treating, it's very confusing out there. Luckily, your mom came prepared. I don't want you to be disappointed with the candy you get just as much as I don't want to be disappointed with the candy I steal. Here we go. Dots, more like knots. You will be picking these off of your teeth for the next year, and we don't have dental insurance right now, so it's a hard pass. See previous note. Meh. Look, if you want to eat chalk, we've got some out back. They're gonna lure you in with a promise of creamy chocolate and then give you a mouthful of disgusting coconut. They are betrayal in candy bar form. No, this is tricky because they're either amazing or they're from 4 Halloweens ago, so I'll leave that to your discretion. Please limit to 10. Oh, and real quick while we're here.
The butterfly, that's old. Let me see the Tootsie Roll.
You better be prepared for that every time you eat one of these. I think a Whopper is a great candy palate cleanser, and you can eat 500 of them without feeling bad. They're the salad of candies. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna take all the pink and red ones. Now, if you see this, you're gonna use those sticky little hands to grab as many as you can. You may be small, but you're fast. I've seen you with the dog food. We do not discriminate in this house. We are an M&M diverse house. Mama will break off a piece of that. This is an underrated candy bar, and we're gonna use that to our advantage. Stock up. Get them all. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, give me those little ears. This is the nectar of Halloween. Look, there's a lot going on. There's scary ghosts and dogs and you're knocking on strangers' doors, which is kind of weird. When in doubt, orange out. Let's say it together. When in doubt, orange out. There you go. All right, you got it. Let's go.
Something happens when you enter your 40s. You begin to truly appreciate life's little miracles, like canceled plans. When someone cancels on me, honey, it's like a gift from God, the universe, the ancestors, somebody was looking out. And listen, it was with good and pure intentions when I suggested we get together at the new place with the 7-layer lasagna. But you better bet your bottom dollar when you call to cancel on me, I'm gonna break dance. Honey, I'm gonna bust moves this 40-something body's gonna need Advil for. Then I'm gonna get the lasagna takeout, watch my programs in my moo-moo. A miracle, gift from the heavens. And like the lasagna, chef's kiss. And honey, it's not you, it's me. I know we would have had a fabulous time, but I also know it would have drained the life force out of me. When you're in your 40s, you begin to understand the value of the energy reset. Every day you get up, you take care of your home, you go to work, you take care of your kids if you got them, your car, your yard, your dogs, your hamsters, your air purifier, because if you're over 40, you probably got one of those too. There's always something or someone who requires your energy and your time. Making time to recharge the battery of your soul, it's paramount. So let this be a lesson to you. Don't worry about canceling plans with me, honey. I'm gonna be doing the Cabbage Patch. And that is a check that's gonna cash, honey.
Any little thing I do, never seen love like you.
gonna be May.
Oh gosh, I think you just accidentally said May. It's no problem. We'll just do it again. It's just me. Yeah.
Get to love somebody. Guess what? It's gonna be May.
And see, there you just added a run to the word May. Okay, I tell you what. Let's do JC's part where he says it as an example. Here we go.
You're just too blind to see, but in the end, you know it's gonna be me.
See there? Yeah, the me rhymes with the preceding C. So one more time.
There comes a day when I'll be the one. It's gonna be me. All that I do is not enough for you. I don't wanna lose it.
It was 10 p.m. I had just finished watching an episode of Dynasty. And there was a knock at my door. So I moved to the window and I peered through the curtain, and that's when I saw my best friend Brenda standing on my patio. I opened the door. She was in her nightgown. I said, Brenda, what are you doing? You're gonna catch a cold out here. She said, oh, Deb, she said, I've gone and done it this time. I'm in over my head, and I need your help. I said, anything, what do you need, Brenda, what? She said, well, I put out 100 invitations for an Avon and Tupperware party, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that many deviled eggs. I said, Brenda, please don't tell me you told everybody you're gonna be serving deviled eggs. She said, I did. She said, but worse than that, Deb, I told them that they were gonna be your deviled eggs. I said, oh, Brenda, you gotta get the mayonnaise, okay? We'll get through it.
Attention passengers, we have a medical emergency on the plane and are looking for any doctors, specifically doctors who have delivered via cesarean section. Oh. Are there any doctors on the plane? Any doctors at all? A dentist? Does anyone here have any C-section experience?
Any C-section experience?
What if I told you it was all meant to be? Would you believe me? So tell me that you don't think I'm crazy when I tell you love has come here and now. A moment like this, some people wait a lifetime for a...
Did you bring in a picture? Greg, give it to me. I see. Your heart says Madonna, but honey, if I do this on you, your hair's gonna say Louis Anderson. Do you trust me? Wonderful. Now sit back, relax, because I'm about to turn you into the superstar that you are. Stat treasure trunk in the caboodle, stat. Honey baby angel, queen of Christmas pudding, I'm gonna pump up your chair. Honey, we're just gonna do a little bit of mousse. Okay, honey, are you ready for your big reveal? Now let me turn you around and honey, what do you think? Okay, step, hold the door, no paparazzis, no pictures. We have a superstar in our presence. You put the big dash. Spornak Station, this is Starship B-52. We've made it to planet Earth. We are fully submerged and lying just to the side of Molasses Reef. Depth 8 fathoms, approximately 6 nautical miles offshore of Flamingo. The crew are getting ready now to make our surface swim. If all goes well, we may be returning back to planet Spornak with an Earth guide. His name is Stan, and well, I love him. Wish me luck. Stand by for further instructions, over. Denise, radar's picking up a tropical storm 40 miles offshore and barreling toward Flamingo. At its current speed, it can make landfall in the next 2 hours and...
নি ওনার কাছে ব্যাংক ওয়ালেট এটিএম বুঝছে না
গরিব তো কিছুদিন আগে না ওর চাকরি চলে গেছে তো বলতেছে দোস্ত আমি তো গরিব মানুষ আমার
তুমি যে বারবার আমাকে ফোন দিচ্ছ তোমার তো বোঝা উচিত যে আমি কাজে ব্যস্ত থাকি আমার একটা বিজনেস আছে
টোটালি রিফ্রেশড
আই এম ট্রাইং
তো এই ট্রাইং দেখে মনে হইতেছে তোর
পুরোটাই তো তোমার দোষ তুমি কি জন্য ফোন দিচ্ছ সেটা বলো
বাবু তুমি আমার থেকে 1.5 লাখ টাকা আমি তোমাকে বিয়ে করতে চাই না
মানে
আপনার বয়ফ্রেন্ড ফোন দেয় নাই
না
কিছুটা রাখেন কাজে দিবে
যান আপনি আসলে না আমার মনটা অনেক খারাপ
চোখ বন্ধ করেন
আমি বুঝি না ভাই তুই কি মানে তোর সমস্যা কি তুই এনে কি করতেছিস তোর কত সুন্দর একটা
আমার কাছে ছিল বুঝছো আমার কাছে 20,000 টাকা ছিল তো সকালবেলা যখন আসছিলাম না একটা গরিব
না আমার ভাবতেও লজ্জা লাগতেছে মানে সামান্য কটা টাকার জন্য তুমি এইভাবে আমাকে বারবার
তোমার এখন বর্তমান প্ল্যান কি তাইলে
আমার প্ল্যান হচ্ছে আমি
পুরোটাই তো তোমার দোষ তুমি কি জন্য ফোন দিচ্ছ সেটা বলো
বাবু তুমি আমার থেকে 1.5 লাখ টাকা আমি তোমাকে বিয়ে করতে চাই না
মানে
আপনার বয়ফ্রেন্ড ফোন দেয় নাই
না
তোর কর্মকাণ্ড না আমার কখনোই পছন্দ হয়নি তারপরও তোর আমি ছেড়ে যেতে পারি না কেন জানো
আচ্ছা আপনি যে স্ট্যামারিং করেন ডক্টর দেখিয়েছেন
ডক্টর দেখিস
ও মাই গড
টোটালি রিফ্রেশড
আই এম ট্রাইং
তো এই ট্রাইং দেখে মনে হইতেছে তোর
আমার বয়ফ্রেন্ড অনেক ভালো আপনার গার্লফ্রেন্ডের মতো এত খারাপ না
হ্যাঁ মতিন
কি
আসলে না আমার মনটা অনেক খারাপ
চোখ বন্ধ করেন
আমি বুঝি না ভাই তুই কি মানে তোর সমস্যা কি তুই এনে কি করতেছিস তোর কত সুন্দর একটা
গরিব তো কিছুদিন আগে না ওর চাকরি চলে গেছে তো বলতেছে দোস্ত আমি তো গরিব মানুষ আমার
কানপট্টি লাল করে ফেলবো যদি বেশি থাকো সুখে বুঝছো উল্টা পাল্টা যদি কিছু করছো না তুমি
নি ওনার কাছে ব্যাংক ওয়ালেট এটিএম বুঝছে না
পিয়া কি তোরে বিয়ে করে রাজি হয়ে গেছে অবশ্যই অবশ্যই করবে আচ্ছা
আমি তোমাকে কিছু বলতে চাই
হ্যাঁ কি আমরা ভালোবাসি না দেশটা আমিও ভালোবাসি তোর চাই তো কম ভালোবাসি না তাই না খা পানি খা
বাবু, তুমি আমাকে এতদিনেও চিনলা না?
ঠাড়া একটা চট করে নেবো, কান দিয়ে ঝরঝর হয়ে রক্ত পড়বো। তোর আমি কই নেই যে মায়া ভালো না, ছায়া খাবি আগে বলছিলাম।
উল্টা পাল্টা কথা বলবো না, বাইরে যাবো আমি কালকে ওকে বিয়ে
ও আচ্ছা, সে নাই না? তো মনে করো দেখছস, একটা বাক্য একটা অক্ষর কইতে গিয়ে ঘন্টার পর ঘন্টা আটকে থাকস, তোর কথা শেষ করতে হয় আমার। যা তুই
তোকে টাকা আমি এমনিতেই দিয়ে দিব। গরিব মানুষ দেখলে না আমার মনটা এত অসহায় হয়ে যায়। আমি
মতিন তাহলে ঠিকই বলছি।
এই মতিন কি বলছে?
আপা তোর ডাকছি, তুই আপার লগে গিয়ে কানাডা থাক, এনে তোর কিচ্ছু হবো না।
তুই আমাকে টাকার জন্য ওর সাথে প্রেম করছো?
কত টাকা আছে তোমার? হ্যাঁ, কত টাকা আছে তোমার?
বিয়ে কি তোরে বিয়ে করে লেগে রাজি হয়ে গেছে?
অবশ্যই অবশ্যই করবে।
আচ্ছা
দেখে এই হৃদয় যাচ্ছে সুখের নদী বয়ে।